Yo. Good morning. Only 26 minutes late. Yo. Can you hear me? There you are.
Just changing over to my headset mic.
I'm doing something a little different. Can you hear me? There you are.
Just changing over to my headset mic.
I'm doing something a little different. I'm wearing my Will Work for Ammo t-shirt today.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to change my shirt. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I need to. M54A Mark 60. Those are the killer ones, apparently. Setting up some Tomcats. So, now that you've been working hardware for a couple of months, tell me about some of the more interesting stuff you learned and picked up, besides the fact that everything's a sexual innuendo.
Well, it's a very boring job. I mean, really, hardly anything happens.
That's retail, but I mean more the actual hardware and repair end of things. So I imagine you've learned a lot of stuff you didn't know.
Well, I didn't actually learn a lot of stuff I didn't know. For the most part, I mean, most of the stuff that I look at, I let people explain it to me. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, that circular metal thing that clamps around the ends of tubes so that you can attach it to pipes. Okay, I got that. And then I walk over to where they need to go. And they're like, yeah, that's what it is. That's the whatever technical term it's called. And I'm just like, yeah, well, here's your thing.
Coupling, strap.
Yeah, maybe. You're probably right. Or somebody will come in and be like, where's the plumber's putty? And I'm just like, plumber's putty. And I'm just thinking, okay, well, it's not in the glue section. What's the only other thing that's a putty that could be anywhere else besides that? And I'm just like, oh, okay, all right. Let's go to the toilet section. It's going to be next to the toilet seat. Okay, here's your toilet putty right here, buddy. So they look at it, and that's sure enough, that's the plumber's putty. Like, thanks. Still don't even know what it's for. And I learned that people forget that I'm colorblind within about 5 seconds after I remind them that I'm colorblind. They'll come in and they'll just be like, "Oh, hey, I just wanted to get this paint mix, but I don't have the exact tint, so I was wondering if you could actually tint it for me and just kind of get it just right before you actually run the machine on it." And I'm just like, "Well, let me get somebody else because unfortunately I'm colorblind." Oh, okay. Well, all I need you to do is this. Just put enough in here until it looks like that. And I'm just like, yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna need to get somebody else because I'm colorblind. okay, but it's just you don't have to do that. And I'm just like, okay, if you insist, I will give it a try. And of course, I try it, and they're just like, that doesn't look anything like what I asked for. I'm like, okay, well, I tried. You insisted. $29.95.
I would say I've learned quite a lot working plan ops.
I bet.
I mean, a lot of it's I already knew it. I just didn't know how to apply it in that scale, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have learned a lot of interesting tricks from the guys, such as how to successfully plunge a sink.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. There is apparently a method.
Hmm.
And here I was just going in there and go, just plunging the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, then you do that, you'll clog the sink. And I say, what you do is this. And I just give it a single firm push and then take the plunger out and see if it clears. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. There's this new girl that works there at the grocery store. She acts weird every time I'm around her. She
Define
can be
weird.
extremely clumsy.
She's
She
only
just
clumsy. She's only
she
clumsy
gets
around you.
clumsy with proximity to me. She must be allergic.
You're making her hot and bothered. That's why she's clumsy.
Maybe.
And she's crushing on you hard, is what it is. You're
Yeah,
apparently. I
sucks to
guess
be
you're her type. Yep. Hey. Of course, the unfortunate thing about that is if you're her type, then I'm not. So I can't exactly say, hey, send her my way.
I'll send her your way. Maybe that'll fix things.
Oh, what's my favorite jet? A10. And it's not because of the A10 specifically, but more nostalgia. One of the first video games I played that really got me into video games was Command and Conquer, and they had the A10 airstrikes dropping napalm on everything. So I have a huge nostalgia crush on the A10. Second to that would have to be the one that's not added yet, the Strike Eagle. That's coming.
And I want the Slap Eagle.
Hey, Small Koi, how you doing? The Slap Eagle.
Yeah. The Slap Eagle is a single roll, nothing but fighter versus fighter type of aircraft. And it's
Server's up,
armed with
by the way.
stealth. Yeah, I'm waiting for the blue line to roll across the screen. But it allows you to stealthily sneak up behind aircraft, and there's a big hand on the right side of the airplane that's spring loaded. You just get right up next to that airplane, then you hit the stores release, and the hand just swings forward and slaps that airplane out of the sky. The Slap Eagle.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, Chatter. I kind of like them all to a degree. Just the A10's the only one I've actually bothered to learn how to start it up through a checklist and all that.
Holy shiznit. What the hell was that? Oh, okay.
Well, they don't have the Aardvark in DCS, unfortunately, Small Koi. At least not as an official module. Okie dokie. Going up to detent just before afterburner. And brakes off. Hmm. So the Apache that they're putting in, is that the longbow or the standard?
The longbow.
That's gonna be pretty slick.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be figuring out how realistic enemy engaged was.
Yeah.
And supersonic here.
0.83, it's not bad. Gizmo, come here. Gizmo's tapping at my seat like, get me up here.
Need to build him an elevator.
Yeah, little Gizmo elevator.
Mm-hmm. This is one sloppy landing. Yo.
Hello. Let's hope there's no sailboats over here. Thump.
Oh, you don't want
Yep,
to
there
catch
was
a line?
sailboats. They might catch a tank.
Oh well. I wonder if they fixed the thing of refueling the drop tanks. I'm about to find out. Alright, clear the runway.
Alright, I'm coming in. He's coming in. I feel safer already.
Okay. Thank you for the follow, Chatterbox. I thought you already were following. Okay. And Bob and Frog, who followed 58 minutes ago, and I guess I missed it. I don't think I called that one out. All right, have a good nap, Chatterbox.
See you later, Chatterbox.
I'm glad I'm relaxing enough to put you to sleep. You're not the first one that said that, so I fully embrace it. All right, brakes on.
We're better than
Slam that
channel
throttle all the
all.
way forward. Brakes off.
All the way forward, huh?
All the way. Ain't got time for the fucking no afterburner takeoff. Got places to go. Things to do, people to kill. Pulling back. Gear up. 20 degrees up.
3, rolling.
And coming off the afterburner to 100%. Yeah, man, get some sleep from me too while you're at it. I'm still a little behind. Alright, coming down to 5 degree on the climb. The angle
Gonna be
attack
forming up
indicator.
on your left.
You know what? I'm gonna see how much a house costs over there.
Over where?
Dubai.
Oh, goodness.
Well, they
Buying
gotta
a
have
house
cheap
next to a
housing for the
playground.
workers. Holy shit, 760,000 average.
Yikes. Everybody's renting.
They gotta have cheap housing for the people that work there, though.
Yeah, I know.
Wonder
Probably
if they
because
have-
of the amount of tips that they get and stuff from the people that go to play there, they probably get paid a lot, and so they gotta suck a lot out of them.
Well, the mission triggers work. Forgot about that. I'll have to take that out.
Mission triggers?
Yeah, the mission completed.
Oh,
Mission complete, person of interest extracted. It said that in the top right corner. Oh, well, we can just start over again.
okay.
No biggie. Having some issues back there?
Yeah, it's a very twitchy aircraft.
Yes, it is. And it doesn't exactly trim out either.
No, not really.
It's like you think the Tomcat's wobbly, you sit your butt in the Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. That's relevant. Ubisoft buys anti-cheat company to fight game ruiners. Why don't we just
Game
call them
ruiners?
cheaters?
Because that would be offensive.
Reports that Ubisoft's i3D.net subsidiary has acquired Game Blocks, creator of the server-side anti-cheat tool Fair Fight. Oh, fuck.
Hmm?
Fair Fight's shit.
Hmm.
Fair Fight doesn't detect whether or not you're cheating. It just detects whether or not you're outside of the skill curve. It's a good thing I don't play Ubisoft games. I have seen...
What if somebody's naturally outside of the skill curve?
Yes. That's why I said, oh fuck. Because I've watched videos of Pro gamers playing games on servers with fair fight enabled, and they get banned after a round. And tells them to stop cheating. It's like, he's not cheating. He's just that fucking good. If you're an outlier player, if you're far outside of the skill curve, fair fight will ban you. Because it doesn't detect whether or not you're cheating. It doesn't look for cheats. It looks for statistical abnormalities, aka outliers. Somebody who is cheating, which also means if somebody is cheating but they're smart enough to not dominate the match, fair fight won't kick them. And that's the thing. There are a lot of cheaters. They'll turn the aimbot on for a little bit and turn it off, and turn it on and turn it off, and turn it on and turn it off. So that way you're never really fucking sure if you don't know what you're looking at.
I'm trying to decide, silly, comfortable, silly, comfortable.
There's an article saying how to check if you're part of the Facebook data breach. How about you just assume you are and change your fucking passwords?
Yeah.
Gee, should I change my password? Facebook got hacked. Yes, the answer is yes. Even if only 10 million people got compromised, the answer is still yes. 533 million is a fucking lot. It's a lot. How many people even use Facebook? Thousands of U.S. government agencies are using Clearview AI without approval. I am shocked.
What was that?
Thousands of U.S. government agencies are using Clearview AI without approval.
What's Clearview AI?
That's a good question. Clearview AI, founded by Han Ton Tat, markets itself as that sounds Chinese. Markets itself as a searchable face recognition database for law enforcement agencies. Yeah, what are you going to do? Tell them to stop? You can't use facial recognition. You can't do that. You got to stop. Because the government's ever listened to the people, right?
I always laugh when somebody complains to me like you're only doing this because it's what the government wants you to do. And I'm just like, usually it's some crazy lady, and I'm just like, miss, you don't understand. The government wants to see your face. Idiot.
Actually, they've used this as
cover your face up.
Actually, they've used this as an opportunity to tune the facial recognition software to recognize people who are masked. So that's no longer an issue. That started in Hong Kong when the Hong Kong riots started, and they were wearing masks to get around it, and they immediately started developing improvements to the AI. Yeah. So now it only needs, I think, like a quarter of your face to accurately identify you if you're in the database.
I'm just talking about the common people in the government. They want to be able to see what your face looks like.
Well, yeah, because they're cheap by then. Nobody wanted them. Reset the master. Run up. Run up past. There's nothing on the runway to suck into the engine, so let's go. I wonder how many times something like that's been said. It's like, oh, I didn't think we had to clean things up because they would just suck it up in the run-up and then it would clean the runway.
What the heck is in this engine? Looks like a melted bottle. Oh, that was my lemon pledge, sir.
So the guy that went for a dive in the Bass Pro Fish Shop's fish tank was a no-show for his trial.
Oh, great. That's 2 stupid things he did.
Yep, he's going to jail now for sure. They don't like it when you don't show up.
Yeah.
That does not make him very happy.
I mean, let's face it, we've all thought about jumping in that tank, but nobody was dumb enough to actually do it.
Well, it's still, though. I mean, at this point you've been caught. Just go with it. You'll get some leniency. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, Your Honor. I was going to the bathroom and I accidentally fell in.
I mean, shit, if he stayed there, they probably, worse that probably would have happened to him was a trespass.
Mm-hmm. That had to have been quite a thrill, though. That's like a 15-foot drop.
Yeah. Alright, server's up. I'm in a Tomcat.
Alright, I'm still stuck on the loading bar. I think it's trying to load the last mission.
Probably, yes. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for napping. I'll be back tomorrow with something or other.
Yo.
Until next time. Y'all have a good one.
Hasta Doritos, everybody.